Okay, how's it going, everybody? This is Kenema, and we're back doing some V4Variety. Gonna be doing some more magic. So, last time I worked on this a little bit, you can see I kind of scratched the whole idea that I had at the beginning, changed a few things up, and now we're just gonna be continuing. That was like last weekend. I know I just got the video out this weekend, but I've had a week to reflect and change a few things around and also work on some stuff like I know I tried to wait and do some of the this draconic evolution stuff on camera, and I really should have, but I didn't. So I've had a long week. There were sometimes I just needed to was working here, and while I was waiting on stuff, I was trying to do some stuff, so I didn't really have the best time to record, but unfortunately I made progress anyway. Good for me, bad for y'all, because you didn't get to see all the steps. So let me kind of run you through everything real quick. So I made this stuff is still, and I don't know what's taking this stuff so long. This is reinforced stone. I'm trying to make a bunch of it. Basically, the reason why I'm trying to make a bunch of it is for some unbreakable blocks, basically some weatherproof blocks. A block as yeah, let's go. You notice I'm zipping around actually pretty fast in this armor. So if we come up here, if we actually go to our wither farm, I set something up. So definitely the other variety members, make sure to come up here, check it out. Basically, we have this little box. Now it's not automated. Unfortunately, you have to do everything yourself. But it's not bad. Let's go kill 3 withers. So, how much do I need? I'm not even gonna bother counting. So these blocks are reinforced obsidian. As you can see on it, it says weatherproof, and that they are. So basically things that are on the other side of these blocks, even with this opening, will not break, which is good. So got 3 going. They will blow up. While they're blowing up, let's take a look at this stuff. So as I was getting into some of the demonic evolution stuff, I made this mob grinder. Now this basically one-shots everything. So you can see it uses energy. It's getting the energy from the Tesseract. It one-shots everything, and the withers are gone. So, and I got a few levels out of it. Works out. Now I have this transfer node with probably way too many speed upgrades than I need, but I had like 200 of them. I have tons of speed upgrades, so just put them all there. Have several world interaction pipes, and it just pumps everything right into this chest. So I didn't want to hook it up to my inventory or anything, just so other people could kind of come up here and use it, and it wouldn't be fair to have their nether stars go in my inventory. I would like it, but they probably wouldn't. So I did that box. Very heard some weird sound. Yeah, so that was pretty quick. Makes it very easy to kill the wither, because you don't kill them. I mean, you let the mob grinder do it for you, and it was a little difficult to make. If we look at some of the draconic evolution stuff, this guy right here, I already had these. I had to make this mana dust, which I had to make tons of it for the suit anyway, and just draconium block. I needed these wyvern cores, which needed nether stars, and then this just takes the draconian ore, or the ingots. So really not horrible, except for this, but I already have my industrial craft system set up using UU matter to make it, so pretty easy. But then this, yeah, so each one of these cores take another star, so we need these blocks have a core in it, and then this is a core. So we basically need 5 nether stars for a piece of armor. So you can see here, this was 5 nether stars worth. But then we needed that sword. So the sword really wasn't too difficult. The mana dust, it was not difficult, but it was time consuming. Now I haven't found a single piece of infused mana, but the primal mana, you make this molten fairy, which is actually pretty easy. This pokefinium ore. Then you take some of the draconic or the ingots or whatever, just throw them in there, and then liquid XP. So this stuff is actually like, this uses cobalt and blood and iron. So pretty simple. The blood, I think you can just put like rotten flesh right on into your smeltery to get it. So all in all, the stuff wasn't horrible. Really wasn't that bad. So I went ahead and just, while I was making the sword for the mob grinder, made the whole suit. As you can see, I had this sorted by mod. Is there mana dust? Yeah, so I still have quite a lot. Do I have a draconic evolution one? I mean, I'm sure I do, but I don't know where it's at. Oh well. It's in my inventory somewhere. But yeah, so I made up that. So I went ahead and crafted this entire, because eventually I would like to get this draconic stuff, which will eventually take a lot. One trick, if you didn't know, if you needed the mana infused ore, you can see I have a lot of ingots here. I have some dust. If you do not know how to get this, you can basically just take silver, and that's why I kept a separate bucket. Actually, let me show y'all. Silver. Now the silver needs to be this thermal foundation. And if you didn't know, you can actually take a chisel, and put the silver blocks in there, and you can actually choose. So like when I made silver blocks, it gave me the Project Red one, and then I could put it in the chisel, then I could get the thermal foundation ones. So yeah, so let's go. Let's go away from the base. You got big jumps with this stuff too. So you can basically just pour all this stuff out. And as you can see, as it touches the ore, it turns the silver into mana infused. So pretty cool and pretty good to know. If you haven't found any or you need tons of it, definitely I would place it in these blocks. Then you get 9 ingots per just having the mana touch it, which is pretty good. So, and that's all I did to get it before. So now I have 15 blocks and, you know, a little over 2 stacks of ingots. Where we spawn? This way? Yeah. Yeah, I know it's tough to kind of give up flying to use this armor, and I debated on whether I really wanted to use it or not. But the fact of the matter is, I don't really need to fly around my base, and this actually travels pretty quick, so we should be pretty good. I set up this stand with all my type of armor. Not that I'm going to ever. Wow, excuse me. Not that I'm ever going to wear this crimson armor. I just thought it looked cool, so I figured I would hang it up there. And then this is going to be like my Thaumcraft armor set. And so yeah, so that's how I ended up making this. Pretty not too difficult. So now to get into this advanced stuff, then yes, it will become difficult. And I did make the sword. Of course, for the mob grinder, but then I made a second one for me. I made a shovel and a pickaxe, so I have all those tools available when I decide to use them. So, next, let's go take a look at what I've been doing over here. I think y'all are pretty much caught up. So I changed out this. You may see a couple of structures built. I wanted to kind of get into, I knew what I was going to talk about. So this doesn't fly. So one of the things I was going to look into was angel wings. Now I already know from the very first day one of this episode or series, this is crazy. This is crazy that you need so much stuff to make these angel wings. Not to mention that you need so much stuff that is for flight. Yeah. So the thing is I've actually already made all of this, except for a few pieces. I haven't made the crafting bench though. Let's go do that. We can do that, right? Right? So to make this, you need this extreme crafting table. So if we look at crafting tables, it is this one right here. Dire crafting table. You need to make all these crystal matrix. Take this diamond lattice, which is just 5 diamond, 2 nether stars, and we need to make 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We got those. Okay, a lot of nether stars for that. Now we also need to make, this was a double compressed, I already had that made, but voila. We got super duper crafting table. Where are we gonna put that? Let's put it on this side. Oh, I didn't have my magnet on. Oh well. And there we go. Now does that store inventory? Or does it just act like a regular crafting table? Oh. It does, doesn't it? Okay. Well, that's good at least. Because then I could actually start taking all of my pieces for the angel wings and plopping in there. Like I said, I have everything already built. From the diamond spike, from these I can autocraft. I had all of this. This took a little, some of these Ender IO, these gravitational suits took a little bit, but I basically need this thermostatic harness, and I need these cracked runic plates. Now these cracked runic plates are made in this alchemy chemistry set. So I gotta get pretty far. This is tier 3, at least a tier 3 altar to make some of this stuff in blood magic. Then we also need, there's other things in these plates. This stuff, blood magic, yada yada yada. This sugar, I know how to make sugar, but yeah, so we need tons of stuff for that. Now this actually, we need, yeah, some witchery, some flying ointment, an air sigil. What's that? Shouldn't be too bad to make. Yeah, so it's just going to be a lot of tedious crafting. But eventually, once we get into like tier 3 blood magic and get our witchery up and going, where we can make some of that stuff, hopefully we can make all these cracked runes, and then this thing. Oh, that is going to put a kink in things. Okay, well, we're definitely going to have to get in the upper tier of Betania to make this. Because to get this elementum or these spirits, or to get the stuff, we actually have to make a elven portal, which you can throw things through Like, okay, well that is going to be tough. So like this, see how it has the elven portal? You basically will throw mana steel through the elven portal, and then it pops back out as the elementium. So we got a ways to go in Betania too. So let's go ahead and look at what I've started over here. Now, I started out with a blood altar. I made some of these runes, blood runes, basically to kind of upgrade this blood altar. This thing is now a tier 2. It doesn't actually... Oh. Oh, there we go. I didn't see it. So I got to get all this blood altar stuff figured out. The reason why I put it here is now that this is a tier 2, once I make more of these blood runes and I get it figured out where I can upgrade it to a tier 3, then I'll probably put it over in this area and move it, and that way I can kind of build it up a little bit, and then I'll move it from there. So what I figured out I would do for here is, you see that I got the little paths. I figured I'd make roads and trees and kind of make this as like a foresty area where you have this way you can go to blood magic. And I know I have some of these higher up areas where I have to jump. Eventually I wouldn't mind getting, once I get back here, you can see I got this staged out for my infusion altar, my infusion table or whatever. So once I get this actually set up for Thaumcraft, then I can hopefully make the Boots of the Traveler and get that Soldier Sash Betania item that I can actually just run up 1 high blocks, and I wouldn't need to worry about stairs or stuff there. So some of these I've actually created little rooms off of. Whoa, holy bats. I really gotta light up this stuff. So yeah, so you see I have some stuff over there too, but I am gonna need the area to kind of boil and burn different items and put them into jars. I've never done that. It is, told it's easy. I don't know. It's one of those things when you first learn mods, and all this magic stuff's kind of new, and so I'll have to try to figure it out and get this table set up, get all of those set up in this area. So this area may look a little weird because I do want to do some type of structure coming up out of the ground that's going to sit all those jars on it and make it still look decent. I will see what I can do about that. And then this is my little bunker looking thing. I don't know. I was messing around with some carpenter's blocks. Mr. T, I pity you that. So yeah, trying to make it look up or look kind of like witchish. We have ran out of fuel. So we have our witch's oven there. We have our distillery. We have our altar set up. Now what I'm hoping is this, I don't know if it does, but I'm hoping this will go through, the range of it goes through the ground. And I guess I'll find out whenever, because that way I can still put the witch's the runes on the ground and the witches stuff. If I have to get into that, hopefully I can still put that down here. But figure I can put trees all around here, some plants, maybe some grass or some bushes, or fix it up or do something to kind of make it look kind of cool, like a forest. And then we have, all of the different things set up for the different types of magic. And I think I shut off this. Yeah, so you can see this is where I can make my living rock, my living wood, depending on what I need to make, and it's hidden and out of the way. So that's pretty much it, and pretty much all the progress. Quick little run through of the progress. What I was working on now, because I think I was trying to figure out, I wanted to get to where I can make some of this stuff. So one of the things for blood magic too, nope, is you can make these different orbs, and I want to make this apprentice orb. Now this apprentice orb actually takes prismarine. The prismarine is made by Betania, not 1.8 or whatever Minecraft. It was in here first. But you need to make this alchemy catalyst. Now this thing, it takes these chemistry sets, which I'll need to make another one of these. They're actually super simple to make. You basically just put them in a regular brewing stand in your blood altar at a tier 1. So actually I had already made those. You need to make this stuff, which is still pretty simple. A balance shard. You get the balance shard by the cauldron for Thaumcraft. Let me get back to... Yep, and then golden chalk, we could actually try to do this. Ritual chalk. I don't know if I have any quicklime. Where do I get this from? Witch's oven. I guess that's maybe burning any sapling and burning wood. So let's what about Ronin wood? Will Ronin wood work? See what that gives us. Gives us charcoal. Hopefully it gives us some of that foul flame stuff. But then the gold nugget and mandrake root. What's this? Distillery, breath of the goddess. Birch saplings. I wonder if you can only get those from birch saplings. And do I have any birch saplings? I do, but not many. I got a couple of them. I'll let those grow. Let me I need to get one of the other things I need to do, and I may try to do that off camera so I'm not constantly doing other stuff, is I could replace these. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go down below and pull those other saplings out. Where is it? And I don't think I have any type of filter set up in this, any of this, so we should be good. Yeah, it's all just extracts. It should try to put them in here first, and after that fills up, it should then maybe go in there. Yeah, that'll just make like the witch ash stuff. Just in case I need to burn anything. We'll see what that does. I'll be kind of curious if that whoa. Gets me some more birch saplings. But yeah, I may put a big harvester back here with all the different types of trees to make sure I get plenty of the different types of saplings. I got a few of those things. That's good. Birch. And we'll still burn the saplings. I got plenty of those, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, only 3,000. What do I have the most of? We got quite a lot of oak as well. I don't see fir. Where's my fir saplings? Right there, 4,000. No, okay, there we go. You get some of that breath that they got us. Not much, but get a little bit of it. And then hopefully we can make some of this. This we need the quicklime. Where do we get quicklime? Just, is that it? Quicklime. Let's just do this. Do you have the goddess? Oh, that's right. That's what I needed the breath of the goddess for. Oh, not in there. What am I doing? I need... Let's test out this distillery. And it's working. So yeah, this is going to take me quite a while to do all this crafting. Hopefully that gets me what I need. But yeah, so this is basically just is what I'm going to be doing a little bit off camera, is working towards all the pieces I need to get the altar set up, to get now that I know I'm going to have to make more and more progress on Betania, I may try to learn as much as I can about that, and also get witchery set up. Now we will need to decide on, speaking of saplings, which ones actually look better? Explosive personality. Wait, we got two types of willow trees? It looks like it. So we could put it some mixture of different plants. I do kind of like the eucalyptus ones. Ooh, great wood. Nope. Put some apple saplings down. Redwood, no. Where's all the witchery ones? Oh, they're be up there, of course. We'll try the witchery ones first. And what about bone meal? I know I'm using bone meal instead of like a watering can, and I have a watering can somewhere. But figured I could kind of do things kind of like this, and then hope that yeah, see some of these grow up, and then mix in a couple of these other plants. That way we get a mixture of leaves and kind of forms like a nice nice tunnel. And yeah. I don't know. That may not want to grow there. Probably getting too close to the glass. Where's more bone meal? Yeah. What about an apple tree back here? Nope. I don't see any apples. But yeah, so that kind of the start of the forest. May end up, I want to see these eucalyptus ones. I think these things actually were pretty big, if I remember correctly. Can I not plant it on this? That's strange. Can do that. Did that break? Oh yeah, that could be bad. It did break a hole in the dome. No water's flowing down, so I guess I could leave it for now. But that kind of adds some variety. Where's the bone meal? I won't do any more of these eucalyptus ones. There, I guess. Or at least close by the edges of the domes. I may end up fixing that one. Where'd that go? Huh. Okay, well that sucked. Okay, well, apparently those don't want to grow anymore. What about a hawthorn one right there? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so it kind of has a foresty feel. I don't know if I can put like flowers or plants. I think I tried that last time. I think I can put about some red tulips. Yeah, I may have to kind of go through and see what type of different types of grass. Can I plant any of these mushrooms? Or like yeah, it's a little off color, but I like that green wood there. That looks pretty cool. So yeah, just kind of stagger these around. And what else? Got some of this Betania flowers, right? Yep. Not a lot, just enough to kind of invite you in or something. That's weird, the sparkle's coming off some of those. But yeah, so that kind of takes you up. I know this. I wouldn't mind trying to get another one of those eucalyptus trees growing, but I guess it is what it is. Yeah. So I don't know. I may play around, try to fix it up a little bit. But I think it looks pretty good. Leave a rune open spot. Oh. Jumping all over the place. But yeah, so that's what I figured. I know it may be a little bit of a lazy way out of, decorating it, but hey, I got to do what I can, and yeah. So, no, good on charge. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to just get a lot of the little stuff knocked out, the things I think that will take a while. And in the next episode, hopefully then we can kind of get into a little bit more advanced magic stuff. But we'll see. But anyway, this has been Kinema, and I will talk to you later.